Hey everyone, welcome to the King Moolah TV podcast. My name is King, if you didn't know already. So this is episode 3, and I wanted to introduce myself properly with going in, instead of just my name, you get to get some minor details, nothing too personal, but I think it's something that if you're listening to somebody, you should kind of know a little bit about them, just, where they're from, what inspires them, what they like, just little things like that, So this isn't going to be a long one. This is just going to be pretty short, but it's also not going to be like only 5 minutes because that's not really a podcast episode. That's more like a short memoir, voice memoir or something, But let's get started. All right. Like I said before, my name is King. I live in the great state of Florida, the Sunshine State, where it's like it's warm outside. It's pretty good, but it actually hasn't been too bad. We've been having storms recently, so it's cooling it down, or we have cloudy days. I know everybody thinks that Florida is like the hottest place, especially around the summertime, but it's really not that bad. Okay, especially if you're a Floridian. Okay, if you come here to visit, you might just go straight to the beach and do that. But as a natural Floridian, we don't got time to go to the beach all the time. Okay, if you're on vacation in the summer, okay, that's what you guys do. That's what you guys are gonna do anyways, I know. But as a native Floridian, I can tell you, yes, we do get a lot more sunshine than more of the other states. Okay, so around maybe 10 months throughout the year, we get a good amount of sunshine, and then like maybe 1 month is, well, actually not even sunshine. It's just the heat. It just spirals on until the fall, the late fall. Late fall is usually when we start seeing cooler temperatures, but like everybody, honestly, but ours come a little bit later. But it's also like a mix of like cool temperatures in the morning and then warmer temperatures in the afternoon. But wintertime, we get like 1 month, I think it's either January or February, where it's like really cold. And that could affect the whole, if you're a native Floridian, let me just tell you, you're not really going to like that time of the day because, not time of the day, but time of the year, because it's just cold. Like, I know a lot of people who come over there, or even some Floridians, I don't even think of them as native Floridians because you don't really complain about the heat as much. You just, take it. You deal with it. That's what it is. But yeah, you complain about the heat, you're going to get a lot of people who's going to complain about the heat. I don't complain. I love it. I'm always moving. I'm always get to do what I need to do. It's the best time to be working out. It's the best time to be outside. It's the best time to be exploring. It's the best time to be, getting new experiences. So that is what we should be doing. Going outside. I love Florida heat. Okay. Anybody else tell you different? They're not natives. Even if they've lived here for years, they're not natives. They're not real. They came from somewhere else, especially Northerners. Northerners have been making their way over here, making this their retirement place or the place that they want to stay, and then they complain about the heat. Well, maybe you should have visited first. Honestly, you should visit first before you just automatically assume that it's going to be all glitz and glamour. No. You're going to get that real feel heat. That's what we call it, the real feel heat. That's that heat index, okay? You're going to feel it. It's going to feel like it's 100 or something, but it's really not 100. It's only like 90s. We only really touch 90s. We haven't really touched 100 because if we get anywhere close, we're going to storm a lot because we have a tropical climate. And that's what will happen. And, that's just what goes on around here. So, like I said, if you're going to move down here to Florida, don't complain, okay? You know what this is. You know about Florida. We're the butt of everybody's jokes. And that's exactly, some of it is true, but a lot of it is just imaginary because a lot of states, every state has their own troubles and, their own vices that people really don't like. But apparently Florida has to be the butt of the joke. Whatever. But Ohio's been getting, I've been seeing other states getting the heat too. So, that's just what it is. But we take it. We take it all the time. And you know what? We're proud of where we're from. I'm proud to be a native Floridian. I'm proud to be from Florida. Okay. South Florida. That's where I'm from. I love it. I love being in Florida. North Florida might be a different story. But North Florida is kind of cool too, I've been there a few times. Well, I've been through it. I've only visited some parts sometimes, but not all the time. But yeah. Florida is gonna do what Florida is going to do. So, all right. So now that is done, what do I like? I like, Marvel movies. They're cool. Superhero movies. That's the standard right now. Even though it's kind of oversaturated right now. But I love the whole phase 1, 2, and 3, I guess, from Marvel, the MCU. That was great. With the Black Panther and the original, the Iron Man and Hulk, Incredible Hulk, all of those. I love those. Those were amazing. And that shaped the MCU. But right now, the MCU's a little rocky right now, but we'll see what they come up with afterwards. I hear Secret Invasion's actually getting pretty good, so I'm definitely going to watch it when I get the chance. I like water. I love water. Spring water is the best. Purified, I'm not with that. Love being by the water. Beaches. We got a lot of beaches and lakes and springs everywhere in Florida. Go over there. It's nice. It's really cool. Some beaches can get overcrowded. Some beaches are very popular, and sometimes you really just don't want to go down there. Okay. Like probably Miami Beach. Cough, cough. But that's just how it is. But Miami Beach is not that bad. You can go places around Miami where the beach in which it isn't so crowded and so tourist heavy. Or just full of spring breakers or summer breakers or whatever breakers that cause a lot of trouble over there. I know everybody goes to Miami for their spring break, and then some people don't even get to come back. Damn, it got really dark. It's not even supposed to be like that. Anyways, yeah, let me just move on from that. But I like being by the water. I think it's nice. Like I already said, I like being outside. I love nature. I love trees, I'm not religious at all. I've been raised in a religion, but I've since departed from that religion because it just wasn't for me. But I'm spiritual, and that's how I live. All right. What I like, food, I like good food. I like food. I really like food. Okay. Food has to be good. I aspire to be vegan, but then again, not anymore because the origins of veganism has nothing to do with being healthy, and I like to be healthy. So I like food that makes me healthy, but I eat a burger here too. I eat fries, wings. I love food. I love to experience food. I'm going to keep on experiencing food, but I'm mainly a healthy person, so I'm not going to go be crazy. I don't eat fast food like that. It's not good. But yeah, I like that. Drinks, I already said I like water. Juice is good, but I don't take the juice that they oversaturate with so much sugar, processed sugar. I'm not with that. So yeah, I am a healthy person. So I look at the back of the label. I make sure I'm not getting too much sugar. I make sure that I'm in a good range, and I think it's a good range because a lot of these products, they're not really that good. But like I said, I'm not gonna go dive into deep into those things until there's an episode for it. Okay, I'll definitely get to that, and actually I'm gonna write it down about the food industry and all of that. And there's some things that's been going on. It's 2023. I started my podcast. Well, I started making recordings of it in 2022 of March. So yeah, it's been a year and almost a year and a half now. Almost, yeah. But yeah, I like drinks like lemonade, orange juice, apple juice, all of that good stuff. I'm a student of life. Instead of just going into the really small details and all that stuff, I'm a student of life. I like to learn from everywhere I go, okay? So no religion can keep me handicapped. No religion can keep me closed-minded. No type of information will keep me closed-minded because I'm open to new information. I'm open to new experiences and understanding the way how the world works and why things the way they are. And I love, just seeing what we could do about it. That's solutions based. Like I've been hearing all the problems of the world, but I really like getting to the solutions. I'm in a space where I want to get to the solutions. Like I want everybody to like be able to help themselves, because when they help themselves, they can help the world. Okay, they do the small deeds. Everybody put in one deed. Heard this one account I was following. Person said like if everybody does a small deed to help change the world for the better, the world will change. And I absolutely agree with that. But, a lot of people aren't doing that because they like the world the way it is. I don't. There's a lot of I'm going to get into in this podcast that, yeah, I have to put my perspective out there. It's about time that I started putting my perspective on there, I just want to get it out. Doesn't matter if I have 0 views, 0 followers, 1 view, 1 follower, 2 views, whatever, 10 views, 100. I'm going to get out what I need to say. And I'm going to show, and I see, and I recognize patterns. I recognize circumstances and situations that are very similar. And I want everybody to like understand what this thing is and how we can move forward from these things so we can actually change the world for the better. Actually make it sustainable, actually make it worth living, because a lot of people do not feel like living in this place, and it is hard, but we all have to put in that work. We all have to put in that step. We all have to recognize what the world is, what it's for, and we just got to understand that this is what we should be doing to make this world a better place. How they try to do that on TV, say make this world a better place, but then you got a whole bunch of other programs that show that the world isn't a better place because a lot of things have caused it to become run amok, to become horrible, to become dangerous for literally anybody, not just children, just everybody walking. It's just always a risk to go outside. But let me stop rambling on about that because I said it's supposed to be about me, not about the world right now. Okay, it's my world right now. Yeah, so student of life. I love learning. I love learning new things, getting to new things. Hearing other people's perspective on things. I like to listen. I like to listen to what other people are trying to say. I don't try to butt into because I like them to complete their thought, and I definitely would appreciate the same thing of me appreciating my thought as well. So I just hope that's what I like to do. But yeah, I think it's important for us to recognize a lot of things. This thing about me, so you get a little bit of what I want to do. I'm a student of life. I like computers, technology, video games, anime, manga, but I really only read wrong. Excuse me. I only read one manga faithfully. I love anime, One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Bleach. I still got to keep going on that. I love black representation shows, with good representation and not just a diversity quota. Like I said, I'll get into that later. What do we have? I love, maybe some knickknacks, it's cool. I love spiritual faith systems. I love ancient concepts. I love, I love, what do I love? What else do I well, I don't always have to love something. I could like it, you know, just to have a moderate interest in it. I said computers, technology, video games. Let's see, phones, the software, hardware, sports. Yeah, well, I only like basketball faithfully, but not even faithfully anymore. WWE though is pretty good. I kind of watch it here and there. That's probably my most watched now. I love watching shows like Netflix, off of Netflix here and there. I know I know I'm just going in a big circle, just saying, kind of repeating what I'm doing, but yeah, I'm really trying to cover some of the bases, at least big bases, so that I know. I like Nintendo. Like I said, I like video games, but I like them all. But Nintendo's like my number one. That's my number one. PlayStation, that's good. Spider-Man. Now I'm just naming everything. I'm not gonna do that. I'll have an episode where I like name these things. Okay, when it comes to video games, to anime, manga, TV shows, whatever, we're gonna get into that, because right now this is just the intro. So yeah, so pretty much, yeah, you know, I'm like a regular person who likes things, who wants to understand the world, and who actually wants to make the world a better place. So that's the intro to me today. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for whoever is tuning in. You know, just help you know a little bit more about me. Help you know who the speaker behind the microphone is. You know, so then if you just want to get a little perspective from me, if I have a unique perspective that you feel like you can relate to, or that you just feel like you can listen to, you know, you can definitely listen to me. Like me, I'm social media is coming soon for this podcast. But that's gonna be some time before then. But the main thing is to get it out there. Then I can worry about social medias later, because setting it up, that don't take a long time. But yeah, my podcast, getting all the episodes out there. Thank you guys for listening to me. Thank you guys for getting to know a little bit more about me, and definitely gonna be moving forward with this. Definitely got a lot to talk about, because a lot has happened, and I just, you know, I've been wanting to like get it out. So I'm definitely going to be more organized, even though life has been a bit crazy. I'm going to make sure that I can put this stuff out here. I can make sure that I can talk. I'm definitely going to put some time aside just to do this. You know, sometime every month I just want to like get out, see what's going on, give you guys some updates, you know, update this really quick. Okay. So this podcast is going to launch pretty soon. This is episode 3, so it's cool. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, listening. Sorry about that. Thank you guys for listening, and I am out of here. All right. See ya.